All right, hey everybody, Jeff here. Okay, so I've been holding off making a video because I have a couple decent sized things coming that I knew were on their way, and I was hoping maybe they'd show up by today. Um, One of them is a box of stuff that other people have already shown. Rob and them showed on their video, so you've probably seen some of these if you watch all of them. But I had pre-ordered the from Rocks Records and No Life Till Metal. Got the Helix, Mass, and Red Sea combo set. Seems like mine's somewhere lost in transit, so it's unsure when it'll be here. Should have been here on Wednesday. But anyway, giving it a couple more days, and then I guess they're going to consider resending it or something. Anyway, so I couldn't show that. But then I had some other things coming from some other people that I was aware of, but they haven't. I just figured if they showed up early, I'd do a video. Anyway, it's Saturday. It's my birthday. We're kind of hanging out. Not a lot going on. So I figured I'd go ahead and show what I had received this week. Went out the other day to the store that I usually go to, was looking through their used stuff, found a couple of things that I was thinking about getting. When overhead they started playing a song that I was quite familiar with, and I thought, most places don't carry it, but I went ahead and asked the guy, hey, do y'all have this? Is this a CD or do y'all have this on vinyl? And they're like, well, we had it, but it was sold. He said, but I think there's a copy behind the counter for one of the employees there who was going to buy it, who happened to be there. He said, well, if you want it, I'll just order myself a new one and you can have it. So I said, sure, I'll take it. And that's a copy of the new Hollywood Vampires. It was on black vinyl. I was like, it'd be nice if they happened to randomly have gotten one of the glow-in-the-dark ones. But for the price, which was pretty much retail, I knew it wasn't going to be the expensive glow-in-the-dark. I kind of like this album. Somebody else showed it, and they said they were having a hard time getting into it. I admit the cover's kind of weird and cheesy, but the music is good. The first Hollywood Vampires album had a few cover tracks on it. It was good, but it was like, okay. But this one's really kind of growing on me. I really like it. It's got a lot of good stuff. If you're not familiar with who the Hollywood Vampires are, then shame on you. But it is a super group of sorts. Alice Cooper on vocals, and Joe Perry from Aerosmith on guitar, and Johnny Depp on guitar. It's got some other people that play on it, various people, but that's kind of the core group, and this is their second release, and it's good. I like it. It's just this good solid rock and roll. Alice sings most of the songs. Joe sings a couple. It's got some changes up in there. Quite a few members in the band, if you can see that. It's just too shiny. That's what I get for trying to do one. It's tougher in the middle of the day. The window's open. Anyway, a lot of guys, a lot of good stuff. So yeah, I went ahead and grabbed it. Another one that I grabbed was a new Scott Stapp. I saw this and I'm like, oh well, I'll go ahead and get it. It was a good price, and I thought I'd go ahead and snag that too. So yeah, I'm a fan of Creed. I'm a fan of Scott Stapp's. I know the issues he's been going through, and you hear a lot of stuff about him in the news, but I enjoy his music. I'm not one of those people that's anti. I know people make fun of him, but anyway, I like him. I've heard pieces of the new album, kind of liked it. So I went ahead and grabbed this. It was cheaper than most new records, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Now I also got in this week, and this is nothing new, but it's another Neil Morse related product. The Transatlantic Band, which is a band that he and some other prog people put together, including Mike Portnoy on drums. Kaleidoscope. Now this came out a couple years ago, but back around, I want to say it was a July 4th area, he had a big blowout sale. Now this is the big box set of this edition. I have this edition, which is, it's like the combo pack. It's got CD and DVDs. So this package here that I bought that back when it came out, and back in the this set usually tends to be like $60 or something, $70, and that's like 20 something. So I didn't buy this. The difference with this is it's got the DVD, the 3 CDs, the same as this, but then it has everything on Blu-ray, and then it also has a bonus DVD. So the Blu-ray has the entire concert you get on DVD in this set, but then it has a bunch of bonus footage like like a making of type thing, some band interviews, and a bunch of bonus live performances. And then this also comes with the bonus DVD with the same. So in this set, you don't get any of that stuff on any bonus DVD. You get the CD, 3 CDs, and the DVD of the concert. And then this one, you get a bonus a bonus DVD and Blu-ray that contain extra footage. So I got this because, again, was like a 60-something, I don't know, $50, $60 package. And he had it on sale for $1.99. Yeah, you heard that right. $1.99. Who could pass that up? So I got this. So technically, I guess I may turn around and sell this because now I don't need this edition. But and even with like $7, $8 shipping, I paid $10 for this, and it's worth a lot more than that. So that was just a nice little addition to my collection. Wednesday, me and some friends drove about a little over 3 hours up towards the DC area to go see Iron Maiden. So that was great. Saw them 2 years ago at the same place, so we made the trek up to see them again. And interesting, I was watching on Facebook. So I'm in these Facebook vinyl groups and the Asylum and stuff like that, and started seeing other people post that they were there too. It's just weird. I guess you see people on Facebook and you think they're far away, but I guess there are some people that live within a proximity of the DC area that made it over there. So interesting. Would have been neat if I could have hooked up with some of them, but didn't know they were there. But me and some friends drove up to the show Wednesday. Now, and it was great. It was a great show. They had some sound problems. There was definitely something wrong with the sound guy. There was some syncing issues. The vocals, somebody wasn't hearing somebody right in the monitors, and Bruce's vocals at times were off. He was always like a beat behind. He was dragging behind the music. It was like he couldn't hear something. And then the music even at times sounded kind of chaotic. Like, what are they playing? Are the drums off? Are the guitars off? It sounded like chaos at times. I don't know if they could hear it because they were smiling and seemed like it was fine, but to the audience, and it didn't affect the audience. I mean, this place was packed. I looked it up, and this place holds like over 25,000 people, and I have to guess that it was almost at maximum capacity. There wasn't a seat to be found. The grass was full. This place was packed. I don't recall 2 years ago it being that bad, but I don't know, because 2 years ago I was standing right down at stage front, crammed into the people, and so I didn't really pay attention to what was going on around me. It probably was just as packed, but this time I'm sitting kind of way back. We decided to kind of hang back. The guy I was with has some back issues, and he and I stood last time. He's like, I don't want to do that this time. I want to just sit back and relax. So we ended up standing up the whole time anyway, because it's like, come on, people, we're in seats, you can sit down. But they didn't, so we were standing up the whole time, but we could see a bigger bird's eye view, and the place was just packed. It was amazing. Amazing show. So I didn't walk away with any of the band merchandise really per se. I did pick up this. It's an Iron Maiden graphic novel. Now, I wasn't really familiar exactly with what this was. I guess I don't follow up on all the side things, but it turns out, Legacy of the Beast, turns out there have been 5 comic books released, and now, at least on Amazon, it's coming out in October in graphic novel, but the band's selling this tour edition, so they had it there. And it's, the price is what it is, and so I'm a comic book nerd of old, so I had to get this. I was gonna get the tour program, which is what I bought last year, 2 years ago, but I opted to get this instead because I thought this would go a little further and just having some cool stuff. Now, this time around, the band opening for Iron Maiden was the Raven Age. The Raven Age is Steve Harris, bass player for Iron Maiden. His son, who plays guitar in Raven Edge, it's his son's band, and they've toured with Iron Maiden before a couple years ago, on and off. So they were with them again this time, and I got to check them out. I'd heard some stuff by them online. Didn't pay a whole lot of attention. Kind of a modern, kind of metalcore-ish type band. But anyway, this time around, they had the vinyl of the new album, so I grabbed it. It was only $20. It's a double vinyl. I thought, it's an import. It's not even available on Amazon, so it's not easy to buy. It seemed like from my quick viewing, so I went ahead and grabbed it. at the show, and because they sound good, and I listened to it on Spotify and a little bit, and they sound good. Love the cover art's kind of cool there. So yeah, it's all black vinyl, not the fancy, but so they sound good. Modern, young guys, kind of like the melodic side of like a Demon Hunter or something, kind of heavy. And so I thought, why not? For only $20, which is good for vinyl, especially for double vinyl. And like I say, it's an import, so went ahead and made the grab. Anyway, that's about it for now. I just want to share. Should be getting some more stuff in the next couple of days. Thanks a lot. Rock on.